Hey guys, this is my warm-up from my treatment plan with Kate. Ideally, we would be able to actually go for a walk. I don't know if that happens at the ACP office, but I'm going to pretend that it does. So if you're not somewhere where you can go for a walk, like on a wonderful trail at Clifty Falls State Park, just feel free to walk in place to try this on. So, just gonna walk at a natural pace, whatever your natural, not hurrying pace is, right? Remembering to breathe. Noticing how it feels to be in motion. Maybe there's a feeling of air moving past you if you're able to walk for trying this on. Noticing the contact of your feet with the path. Noticing how it feels, how your foot rolls off the ground, how you're pronating. Maybe you have a nice natural swing of your arms that's working together cross-laterally with the swing of your legs. Just taking ourselves for a walk. As we start tuning in a little bit more, maybe we're noticing the feeling of breathing, temperature of the air, in our nose, out our mouth, that wonderful feeling that we might not tune into too often. Feeling the diaphragm do that lovely butterfly spread up the back on the inhale, and nice little hug compressing down the organs on the exhale. Might be feeling a little bit warmer at this point. You might not, that's okay. Feeling that feeling of rolling through space. Feet are rolling off the ground, moving forward. Spine, the beautiful S-curve of the spine, just lightly swaying back and forth. We make that forward motion. Arms, doing that nice natural cross-lateral swing. Just noticing that beautiful feeling of being a body in motion. If there's anything that feels tight or crunchy or uncomfortable, feel free to adjust it. Maybe you need to walk a little slower. We can do that. I switched arms because my arm's crunchy. I pulled my shoulder this morning. So I'm just gonna breathe into that area. Send some attention and some light, and maybe give him a little stretch. Maybe on our walk we want to pause for a second. Think about how we feel warm, how nice it is out. Hopefully you can still see me. Think about our path. Maybe there's a choice of different paths. Just pausing, just feeling maybe a nice little tingle. My legs are nice and lit up because I'm walking. Just enjoying our body for all that hard work that it just did. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, you can decide to keep walking. Maybe now that we're nice and warm, we're gonna start noticing that feeling of our knees. Nice soft bend of the knee, taking that footfall and dispersing that impact through the body. Feeling the energy roll all the way through the body as we move forward. Maybe if you're doing some running training because it's fall time like me, you're noticing your hips lighting up. You can really slow down those steps if you want to. Have a nice stretch. Stretch out the IT bands or whatever's tight. Might notice your lower back lighting up because we're walking. That area that takes so much suffering from us sitting down too much. If you want to breathe into that area. Maybe there's a nice breeze out and you're noticing the feeling of how the air's touching your skin. Just doing some moving and noticing, just warming up, getting ready to do other kinds of movement. Remembering to breathe. You might feel your shoulders lighting up with that arm swing. You might notice that passive movement, how that energy just kind of drips off your fingertips at the end of that swing. Feeling very relaxed. It's not a workout walk. It's just taking ourselves for a walk. You might notice your neck muscles, how that impact that just gets dispersed lightly through the head. All those neck muscles protecting your noggin, all the tiny little balance adjustments that your head's making as you're staying upright, moving forward. Now that we've got a really good picture of all this wonderful work the body's doing, our whole entire body, just with walking, noticing and appreciating this beautiful body machine that we get to move through. Oh, maybe take a yawn. Maybe take a breath or two or three and relax into that wonderful, easy moving feeling. And when you think you're really, really relaxed, let your face go. Really relaxed. Yeah, go ahead and relax a little bit more after that. And at this point in the walk, now that everything's nice, warmed up and we breathed into all the areas, you might want to start slowing down at our own pace, dropping from our not in a hurry pace to our less than not in a hurry pace, whatever that is for you. Just finding slower and slower ways to keep everything moving forward. Finding the differences in sensation that different pace invites, that conscious choice invites, slowing down. And whenever you're ready, at your own pace, on your own time, listening to the body, we're just gonna slowly wander down and find our way eventually into stillness. It's not a sudden stop, we're just wandering down to stillness, wandering there, eventually finding a stopping place. I'm gonna keep wandering so I can stop in the shade. And when you find your stillness, that stopped motion, we're just gonna stop and appreciate. Everything feels nice and warm. A little bit loose, starting to get loose. Nice and oxygenated. You might have some nice tinglies in your feet or your legs or your shoulders. just take a moment and stand there with our attention on our whole body and just go, thank you, self. Good job today. Good work. It was a good warm-up.